And welcome back to the Hunter Call the Wild. I'm the gray-haired gamer, your host. And with me somewhere is Gunner the Wonder Dog. It looks like he's getting busy with the front of this car. We are back for big episode number 50 in our Hunter series. And we are back in Rancho del Arroyo again. We're going to continue our whitetail grind, our great one grind today. We do have to do a couple little things here. We need to get our loadouts reset and set back up for our whitetail. Yesterday we took a little break and took first lion hunt in Africa. We definitely had some excitement there. You'll have to see the last episode to see what I'm talking about, but it was definitely worth it. We got our first kill of a lion, but we also got killed. We were tracking a big male, and while we were tracking him, a female was tracking us and ended up taking a swipe at us. And if you know lions, it only takes one swipe to knock you the fuck out. Alright, so let's get set back up here. We are going to keep our M1 and we're going to get our crossbow back. And we want to get our bolts. 400 grain. We don't really need the 600 grain. We're not going to see anything that big here in Rancho. Get our calls set back up, and yeah, we're good. Alright, let's get in our inventory here. We're going to go check out our one big lake today. We did have, last time we hunted there, we discovered a new zone out of nowhere. And it really changed how things work in that zone. So we are interested. We're still trying to figure out all the new patterns that the animals have now coming in, coming out, where they go to drink. So we're still studying that. But there we go, we're set back up. Let's go in here. What's our time? Oh yeah, we need to reset our time. And we're here on the map at this big lake here in Bosque Alta. And we had a new zone pop up here. We tried doing a little modifying of our strategy, like on the fly. We moved our one tripod because as soon as this new zone popped up, nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, came to this zone at all. But today we're not going to mess with this new zone. We're going to go to this one to the north where we already have our tree stand, and we're going to see how things have changed. So let's go in and get our time reset. We'll get a way marker up here, and we'll get moving. Now we are going to need a little extra time. This is the furthest one away, the furthest zone away from this this hunting outpost. So we are going to need some time. We'll go 7. Yeah, that should be good. Alright, let's grab Gunner. Let's check our ammo real quick. 50 rounds. 70 rounds. Oh yeah, we're good. Okay, let's go. Come on, Gunner. There's our waypoint. Yeah, it was very surprising that we had this zone, both of the zones, down to like a science. I mean, we knew where they were coming in, what was going to happen and when. And then all of a sudden a new zone popped up. Right in the same place where we had deleted one accidentally when we first scouted this lake. And literally within one heartbeat, everything changed. You know, everything that we built up, knowing about this zone and knowing about the animal's behavior, just basically all flew right out the window. So we are back at basically square one as far as having a mental picture of what goes on here now. And again, hitting this famous Rancho lag. This means there's a bunch of animals around us somewhere. Now, this was only a whitetail zone that appeared, so there's something. There's mule deer going. So we're going to assume that it's only going to affect their habits. That our mule deer and our turkey, other things we see in this area should still behave the same as we expected. But we shall see. You know, as they say, the best laid plans of mice and men are apt to go awry. Yeah, I know that's a very old reference, but I'm a very old guy. We have definitely enjoyed hunting the mule deer on Rancho. They are wonderful, excellent source of points and income, as well as getting us a beautiful albino trophy in our lodge. And as well, we do know there is a female albino that we are still on the hunt for. That was another zone we accidentally deleted. And we cannot find yet where she has run off to. We know that she's still on the map. Once you discover an animal, it does not get deleted. That she moved somewhere. She moved to a different zone to drink and to rest. And so far we've been all over the map. We've been scouring the valleys to the east. We've been exploring the mountains, mountain ridge in the middle of the map. And so far we have not been able to track her down, but we are not giving up. We want that as a multi-mount, to have that albino male and female together in our lodge. Now, we did take two others, the dilute coat color, which at first glance it does look like an albino. It is very, very white, but it is not a true albino and is not quite as rare as a true albino. It's actually a very, very interesting coat. When you get up close to it, it almost looks purplish. It has like a purple tint or a purple hue to it. Very unique. I hope they continue, the game designers continue with those new and interesting rare coats. They do. They really pop. They're very striking and look amazing when they're on the mounts, the full body mounts in the trophy lodge. So we're just going to keep on chucking up this road here a little bit, and then we'll cut off in the woods. We should start seeing a mule deer Like I said, the zone we discovered was for whitetail. So the mule deer should act the same as always. And we should see some of them crossing the road somewhere down here in front of us. We have discovered they do have eating zones and rest zones up in these, across this valley here to our left. Alright, we got to our spot here. Let's head off the road and get our butts up to our tree stand. So this is our 50th episode. Can't believe it. 50 episodes already. Actually, it's a couple more than that because we did do a couple special episodes. We did a special Rancho Spotlight, just showing off the map. And we did a couple in a weapon showcase, showing off some of the DLC weaponry. One of them being the M1 and also the Cyclone Vasquez air rifle, which are both part of our regular loadout. Turkey. Oh, you're going to sit right there? Oh, okay, as soon as we pull the gun on him. As soon as we pull the gun on him, he wants to fly away. Okay. We didn't have the right ammo for him anyhow. But we recently changed over to using the crossbow and archery so we can get that reduced hunting pressure even when we're on the ground. But before that, the M1 as well as the Cyclone were both regular parts of our loadout. Made a very, very nice combination. That we had that long range punch and accuracy of the M1 combined with the short range punch of the air rifle. And they were both positively lethal to these whitetail. And yep, there's our deer starting to call. We're almost to our stand here. We'll get Gunner settled in. And we'll jump up in there and we'll see what happens. Like I said, we're still trying to figure out all the ramifications here of how things have changed with this new zone. And that new zone has popped up right down along the shoreline here. Now, if things hold true to what we saw the last time, we had all the deer that were going south are now coming north. So this might make this spot a lot more crowded. And we might see a lot more deer in here. This is last time we said the southern zones where we originally were hunting, we had to abandon them. There was nothing, and I mean not one doe, not one buck, not one anything coming in there. They all were coming north, even with zero hunting pressure. So if that holds true again today, yeah, we could be in for a little bit of something here. But we'll start off in our stand again, like we always do, and see how things play out a little bit. And if we have to, we will jump down, take the crossbow in hand, and go hunt these little buggers down the old school on foot. Alright, and there's our stand. How we doing on time? Oh, we're here plenty early. We'll see what's going on. Now we have turkey up here early in the morning. Okay, that's a little different too. That's the first time we've seen turkey up here. We've seen them come through on the south. Hell, they're almost like clockwork on that southern zone. But yeah, let's go through our loadout here real quick while we have a few minutes to wait. In our number one position, the Deer Slayer, the M1 Garand with the 30-06 polymer tip bullets. Now we do have both scopes with us today, the medium power 4-8, as well as the high powered 8-16 powered scope. But as you can see, this is a very smallish area that we probably won't be switching them around. We won't be needing to make 350 meter shots today. We also have, as usual, our rangefinder binoculars, so we know exactly how far these critters are and how to pick our proper zero range, and as well how to adjust the sights for any difference in that. And then we have the SBD killer, the silent but deadly, the wicked crossbow. And this thing is just amazing. Even at long range, it still maintains a huge punch. And we have successfully been making shots at double, even further than double, the maximum zero range. That's 50 meters max zero. And we've been making shots at 100 to about 125 meters and getting kills. So this thing has been proven to be very, very wicked. We also pack in our doe bleat call and as well our snort wheeze call. We found out from our trip to Africa that a lot of these will work in Africa, and we also have our Jackrabbit predator call. That this snort wheeze call not only works on whitetail bucks, but it works on lesser kodu and the blue wildebeest in Africa. And as well, our little Jackrabbit predator call we use here for little coyotes, and Mexican bobcat also works on the big old lions. We tried it a couple times yesterday, but we didn't really have much success. But it was our first real hunt in Africa. So until we have more zones discovered, we won't have that many animals there. But yeah, let's put a waypoint on this new zone and see if we can actually get a view of it and see how far away. Okay, it's 300 meters. Yeah, you can see right there on the beach. So it is possible if they come out down here along this shoreline, we have a little window, a little opening here in the trees. We could take some long range shots with the M1 in that situation. So 8 o'clock here now. As well, we also made a note that we did see a couple deer, at least one, down along this shoreline on this little peninsula near to this need zone here that we have not really hunted yet. We've been trying to figure out how we could set up a structure, set up a stand or something down there to take advantage of that. But so far we have not been able to figure that out. But now that we have the crossbow and we have gotten pretty proficient with that, we can always jump down and go take a scout through on foot. But usually this little zone right here, for just being so small, only having this one drink zone here, has done pretty well for us. We've taken out a surprising number of deer and especially bucks out of here. The deer we did discover up in this area to our left here, that there is a feeding zone, and with the deer schedule, they feed first till about 7:30 in the morning, and then they come drink at 8:30. So we have noticed a few of them coming in from the left. Now, before the new zone changed everything, we had seen a lot of deer coming on the hill, coming down off this hillside from behind us, and as well some coming in from here. But now, pretty much all bets are off. We're expecting to see now, our hypothesis, our theory, is that we'll be seeing a lot more coming in from this southern area up along the shoreline. But we will have to wait and have a look and see what happens. Yeah, we did get in a little bit early here today, so weren't quite sure how long it was going to take to get up here. You know, it's always a little bit hard to judge. You can see we did haul our asses quite a way up here. But since this is basically considered a brand new zone for us now, that that new spot has kind of changed things around, we did want to kind of be in here early to observe. Yeah, we had those two zones. You can see the one is just right behind these trees here, and as well the second zone is right here. We saw zero activity, like none, from the minute that this new zone where the waypoint is. As soon as that went active, man, everything changed. So we just kind of got to sit tight here for a few moments, and we should start seeing some activity here. We could see some activity here just literally any minute now. Let's try and give a call, see if there's anything in the area. And overall, our whitetail grind, our great one grind, is doing pretty well. We have not been taking out huge numbers of animals, but we have been taking out a consistent number of animals. And we have been paying attention. At the end of each hunt, we check our latest harvests, our latest kill log, and we are noticing a positive trend there, that the trophy scores are climbing. That 2 weeks ago, when we first started the grind, we were seeing all tier 1 deer, no tier 2s at all. And our trophy scores, our high scores then, was about 130 to 140. Now, here we are 2 weeks later, we've gotten some good respawns in there. Now we're seeing all tier 2s. We see very, very few tier 1s anymore. And what used to be our high score, our high trophy scores, the 130 to 140, is now our very, very low scores. Now our average is like 180, 170-ish, 180-ish, even 190. And so we're seeing a definite climb in both the quality and the trophy rating of the bucks. We're seeing a lot more silvers and golds, where before, like I said 2 weeks ago, it was bronzes with the occasional silver. So if we keep continuing this hunt in this fashion and, managing these herds well, we can easily expect to start seeing tier 3s and then tier 4s. I do believe whitetail only go to tier 4. They don't go to tier 9 like some of the animals do. And instead of seeing silvers with the occasional gold, we'll be seeing golds with the occasional diamond. So while the Great One grind is it is a grind, and they aren't kidding. It takes a long time, it takes a lot of commitment, but we are definitely seeing results from that, and that's very encouraging. That it gives you that motivation to continue. Okay, we want to keep a close watch on our time here. It is 8:30, and as well we want to keep an eye on this little section of beach down here. It's all we can see of that new zone. Now I believe, this southern shore is going to be out of render distance, so there could be 100 deer standing there, and we wouldn't know it. In our last hunt on this lake, we started off. There we go. Yeah, totally different direction from what we were used to seeing them coming in from this direction. But we originally planned to hunt this southern part of the shore, and we literally had nothing come in. We had one or two come in here along this section of shore, and we did get a kill or two, and then we spotted someone drinking here and discovered that zone. And then we didn't see another thing come down to that south. So we are going to use both calls here to maximize our chances of getting something to respawn and come in. There, I just saw something run. Yeah, there we go. Little doe. So as long as she doesn't come up here and try to step on poor Gunner, she should be fine. Yeah, she's curious. We definitely got her attention. We are trying. Yeah, there we go. We're trying to not shoot the does anymore. The only reason we were really doing that was because we needed money for a big rifle, and we accomplished that mission. We got our 7mm that we were putting to work yesterday in Africa. We also put it to work in Yukon a few days ago. There's another doe. But that's normal. Oh, you're going to drink right there? Okay. That is normal. We've seen this many times, that the doe kind of lead the way, lead the pack. So we want to keep them calm. And I mean, she's standing right here in front of us. Keep them calm, keep them happy for right now. And there's another doe. And we should see some bucks coming in here behind them. Now, we did take 10 out. We took 10 animals out of here the last time we hunted, but like I said, that was all along the southern zone and where the new zone was. So there should still be plenty of bucks up in this area. Right there's one. See, now we're seeing all twos. 118 meters. We could do that with the crossbow. That's kind of out on the outer edge of the limit for the crossbow. I just don't like that there's tree branches right in the way. That is definitely going to up the difficulty. But oh, that's a nice looking one there. Up to 255. Whew. He's drinking. He just came in and just started drinking, so he's going to hang out there for at least a few minutes. That is the trend, no matter what animal they are, that they'll travel in, and when they start drinking, then they'll chill out and they'll stay put for a little bit. So as long as we don't spook him by making like any loud gunshot noises or something like that, he should hang out for a little bit. Yep, she's just, now that we said we're not going to shoot any doe, yeah, now we've seen them all coming out and looking us right in the face, getting right in our, like we had a couple just the other day, like literally 2 meters in front of us, 3 of them, just standing there looking at us. They couldn't care less. It's like they know we're not shooting them anymore. So just this one buck so far, huh? There is a little patch. There is a little hole in those in those limbs that we could sneak a shot in there. With the crossbow. Alright, we got some more motion here. I'm hearing some more footsteps right around us here. Okay, she's going to go on down to the water to drink now. And we have another 2 of them. Now they're starting to come in. What time is it? 8:48. Okay, so a little bit after the zone starts. Ooh. Listen to that beast. My goodness. And there's two more doe. Let's give a snort wheeze call. Let's let him think there's another buck up here messing with his doe. There's another one right here. That's another little doe. Yeah, literally we could drop a rock on her head and kill her. Yeah, one got too close to Gunner. There's those little doe. And the second one got too close to Gunner. Now, even though we are in a stand, and it does give us a lot of visibility protection and scent protection, if they do get like right underneath you, there is still a chance they can sniff you out. Yeah, we're hearing footsteps all around us here now. That's that little doe. We still have this buck down there. He's just happily slurping away on that water. And that's fine. Okay, there's that buck come in. Where is that big old beast of a buck we heard? My goodness. Now, see, if we would have taken that shot on that first buck we saw. Oh, there we go. There we go. Bingo. 35 meters. We got you, pal. Down in his tracks. Now we're going to spook these couple little doe that were around here with him. And now that they're stirred up just a little bit. Where's that buck? Now he moved. No, he's still there. Nope, that's a doe. That's a doe. Did that buck possibly come in a little closer when we made that call? Or is he hiding behind this tree? Let's try our doe bleat call and see what happens. If he would have still been standing there, we would have took a shot at him. Okay, there's the two little doe. And where's the buck that was with you? Another doe. I love the expressions on their faces, like when they look at you, they cock their head. Oh, that is so realistic. I've seen that so many times in real life. Doe everywhere. Now we've done quite a few resets since we've last hunted up here. So we should still have bucks running around. Yeah, see, they know. They know I'm not shooting doe anymore. Look at them. Look at them, all lining up. Big as you please, just begging. I mean, you gotta laugh. Okay, sounds like another one got too close to Gunner. Yeah, I mean, they are brave as all get out. Hello. What range are you? 20 meters. Hold still, pal. Come on. Oh. Yeah, we got him. We got him. He was at a slight little bit of a walk, so we did have to go a couple inches out in front of the chest. But we got him. Oh, and there goes another buck right there. That's okay. We got two down. We got one to our left. And now one to our right. Give these guys a minute or two to calm down. We should, yeah, we're just the very lightest amount of hunting pressure. Even with 2 kills, we're only in the gray. It definitely pays to learn archery in this game. That we are now, we're getting the maximum reduction of that hunting pressure by using the combination of a bow, whether it be crossbow, compound bow, traditional bow, it doesn't matter as long as it's a bow, combining that with a hunting structure. You do get a partial reduction when you use like a rifle here in our stand. We would still get a partial reduction, or if we use the archery on the ground, we would still, in both those cases, get a partial reduction of hunting pressure. But by combining the two, we get a big reduction in hunting pressure. Alright, let's try our snort wheeze call. I am very much looking forward to when we finally get to, I believe it's level 35, I think 30-ish something. We're at level 25 now. That we can upgrade the snort wheeze call to the buck the grunt call. That is very, very effective, and works very well on the bucks. You know, with like the doe bleat call, you get both. You get just as many doe as bucks coming in. But that grunt caller, man, it does wonders to get those big boys to come on in. I do want to keep glancing down to that new zone. We did notice that they were drinking back a bit from the shore. Most of them were. So that part is hidden from our view. But there were a couple that would come on down to the shore. So if we do see one at the shore, then we'll know there's, you know, more of them back up in here. And we may have to go for a walk with the crossbow down there and take a few of them down. Our other zone, we can put a waypoint on it, is this one down here on this peninsula. And we have seen them right on the shore, basically right here. But unfortunately, you can see that's pretty touchy, pretty twitchy, just to see through the trees down to there. But we did have quite a few run off in that direction. So they may have gone down to this other zone. See there, we found a feeding zone there. And, oh, that's for turkey. So they could have gone down there. It is a possibility. But only with only this much hunting pressure, they should not be spooked or afraid to come back here yet. Now, when you get up into like a purplish color, you start changing that into from gray and black into purpley, then yeah, they will sometimes go and find someplace else to drink. But wow, we're really not getting anything else here now, are we? Like I said, we're still trying to figure out how this new change has affected how these guys are going to behave. Which kind of sucked because, man, we had it down to a freaking science. We knew where, we were going to have turkey come in at 8 o'clock from the south. At 8:20, we were going to have a big group come right through this little gap in the trees from the north. And now everything's up for grabs again. We do have the option, though, to go and blow that zone out on purpose. That's no guarantee that it's going to set things back the way they were, but it's kind of like an option of last resort. I thought I heard some footsteps up here behind us. We'll try our calls here again, and if nothing's going on, if we don't get any response, then we're going to go ahead and jump down. We'll grab up our couple kills here, and I think we will go scout up towards that area. We've seen a lot of deer in these trees before. I always say you need to be flexible and able to adapt in your hunting plan. Well, this whole deal is putting my philosophy to the test. That's for sure. Now that's 300 meters, so that will be within render distance. If something would come out on that shoreline right in here, we would be able to see it. Alright, so no responding calls. No footsteps. Not really much anything, so yeah, we're going to go ahead and jump down. And if my luck holds true, the moment I jump down is when they all start come rolling in. But now you can see we got a much better view here underneath the trees. Alright, let's go pick this fella up. And now we also have to be aware of our scent. That's one thing I always have to... Yep, see? I have to remind myself of is using that scent blocker once I'm down. Okay, we're not seeing anything, but we will go into stealth mode here. Oh yeah, there we go. Right in front of that front shoulder. He's not very big. I'm thinking he's probably only going to be a bronze. Oh no, he was a silver. He was a silver. We hit the neck, which the neck does count as a vital organ. 134. Yeah, that's a very low score for a silver. So now we'll pick up our second one. And then we'll continue our stalk. Our little sneak. Our little stealth trip up through the north here. And here's our other one. And now for this part of the hunt, we are going to take full control of Gunner. We're not just going to let him heal or follow along idle behind us. We're going to take full control of him, tell him when to move and where to sit, and only allow him to be running around making noise when we want him to. That was one mistake that I made when I first got the dog, when the DLC first came out, is that he would be running around, idle or even healing and making noise. Not enough noise that the animals would spook, but it was enough that it messed up me hearing the animals. So yeah, right behind. So that's probably a double lung. And that's probably also a silver. Yeah, double lung. Boom, that works. And he is 173. That's a decent silver. But he would be running around, making noise, interfering with me. Oh, see, there we go. There's our doe. They are a little nervous. Because they are directly downwind from us. We just used our blocker. But yeah, Gunner, he'd be running around. He would push into you and actually shove you and interfere with your shots, get in front of you while you're trying to make a shot. And I just hated him. I hated the dog. But then I figured out it was my problem. I wasn't taking control. I wasn't giving him the proper commands at the proper times. And once I figured out that knack, and having him listen, then it was night and day. Now I love the dog. I mean, they're great. Not only is he an unbelievable tracker, but he's a protector. We did get him the trait that he has a chance to attack any predators that try to attack us. He has early warning system that he will tell you that critical position with that little whine when you're about to spook an animal that 9 times out of 10 you didn't even know was there. And also he gives you that predator warning. He'll start growling. Hello. That was a doe? Man, that did not sound like a doe. Alright, so we'll have Gunner move up and have him sit. Now we can move on out ahead of him again for at least probably 50, 75 meters and know he's going to sit there and be good and be quiet. Uh-oh, we got something. I'm hearing footsteps. Yep, and that's a doe. Yeah, and so far nothing down on this southern shore. And the wind is in the worst possible direction for us, but that's okay. We'll just keep piling on the Axe body spray. And what do we got right there? That's our little doe. Yep, that's our little doe. Yeah, we're not going to shoot you. What else? What do we got here? There's a buck. Go for the heart. Oh, hold still, buddy. Come on, lift up. Boom. That's a hard shot. What is nice with the crossbow is that you can get double lung shots and drop them right in their tracks, just like a heart shot. No tracking required. It's a beautiful thing. Alright, so while these guys are... We just kind of stirred them up a little bit. Now we'll have... That's a doe. We'll have... No, that's a buck. We'll have Gunner move up here to where we are. And have him lay down up here. Now, I have had him sit. And I found it's better to have them lay down. Because I had Gunner sitting. And literally right behind him walked this monster buck. And I couldn't get a shot because it won't let you shoot your dog. So, now I try to just tell him to lay down. Make the smallest target possible. Yeah, he's coming in. He's coming in. I hear him. And we have, like, no cover. There he is, there he is, there he is. And he's down. The SBD killer, man. The silent but deadly. Ooh, that's a nice one. This might even be gold. Wow. Yeah, he's got a nice number of secondary tines. The main branch is very nice and thick. The secondary tines are nice and thick. I'm going to guess this is a gold and a heart shot. Let's see if I'm right. It is gold. And no, we missed the heart. We missed the heart. But we got left lung and the liver. Those are both vital organs. And who knows, next time we hunt up here, we get some respawns. These golds could very easily, we could start seeing some diamonds pop up in here. Oh, there's another one. Wow. Yeah, we're definitely seeing an improvement in the racks, in the scores. Oh, that was a little high in the throat. That probably hit the vertebrae. Flesh, right lung, liver, and stomach. And a silver at 171. And that's actually 20 points under. With a rack like that, that's, wow, that's only a silver. Must be purely because of weight. And we got something else coming in. Oh, that's a little doe. Okay. But that's not 55 meters. He's going to run. That went back in a little bit. That went back in the guts a little bit. Where'd he go? Right there. He's going to go about another 50 meters and he's going to drop. That was back in the guts just a bit. That's a doe. How we doing on hunting pressure here? A little purpley now, but not bad. Alright, come on, Gunner. Go find that. Go find that deer for us. No. There we go. Because, man, when you have, especially here like Rancho, where you have large groups of deer, and they're walking over each other's prints and everything. Where are you at? It can be extremely, he's up there already? My goodness. It can be extremely difficult to pick out one track or one set of tracks when there's so many, because they will cross back and forth and just be almost impossible to get them. But Gunner, buddy, he cuts through all that and just, he's on it. He's a freaking machine. Down to 50. Oh, that was a worse shot than I thought. Nope, wrong button. I think that was a little doe anyhow. Where are you at, buddy? You're up here. Okay. I did not get an exact range on that guy when I took that shot. Ooh, hello. So that may have cost us. It may have been like a flesh wound. We may not have hit any vitals. Oh, they're down in here, that's for sure. We're coming, buddy. We're coming. It's 0 to 25. So yeah, he's gonna find. Yeah, right there it is. Yeah, it ran a pretty good ways, but we still got the kill. The only thing, if we did not hit a vital organ, that's going to cost us in our score and in our money. Okay. That's a little doe. Yeah, I know. You see us. You're safe. Relax. Yeah, there's another nice big rack. Wow, look how long those primary tines are. My goodness. So I have no idea where we hit this fella. In the flesh. Yeah, in the back. We shot him in the ass. So that should have been... Yeah, that should have been a gold. 10 points away from being a diamond. Or 20 points rather, my bad. But that hurt us. Alright, so let's head on down here to this new zone here. And see what we can spot out down here. See what's visiting this place. We do have a tripod set up down there. We moved from the south. But we kind of just put it up very hastily. We tried to get a couple clearer shooting lanes. But we didn't have any deer come in underneath of us. There we go. That's that doe. So we need some more axe. Okay. And we don't want to get tunnel vision. We do want to keep our eyes open. We want to keep our head on that swivel. What was that? Tree trunk. And they get me with the optical illusions in this game all the time. You know, after so many, I think that the designers put them in on purpose. But I'll see a log or a rock, and it looks just like the body of an animal lying down. I even had one the one day that had a log with a shrub right next to it with no leaves. And I could have sworn, just as I was, looking around quickly, that was an animal laying there with antlers. And I got all excited, and I pulled up, and I was like, it's a fucking log. So I think the game designers did some of that on purpose just to fuck with us. Put a little humor into it. Alright, Gunner, you caught up, buddy? Alright, good. Sit down. Yeah, and here's that little peninsula area where the other zone is. We only ever seen like one deer down there. But we come up over this little rise here, we should get a decent view of what's going on down here. And perfect, here's a little Charlie Brown Christmas tree. There's a few of them in here. For being such tiny little things, they give you full concealment. I mean, look, we just have the little white line down by our heart meter. We are hidden until a deer gets within 5 meters of us, just being in this scraggly little thing. Alright, let's see what we can see here. Hello, what's that? There's a couple of them. Oh my goodness. 107 meters. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Gotta sneak it right in past that tree. Boom! He's down. More than double the zeroed range. That will work. Okay, he's still running a little bit. We don't have that splash of hunting pressure. But I aimed for his spine. So we should have got probably the bottom of the lungs. Boom, there he's dead. We got him. 110 meter shot on a 50 meter zero. And got the kill. If you want a good introduction into archery, the crossbow is the way to go. Like you said, you just saw there, we could stay a nice distance away from him. You have that incredible 165-pound draw. I mean, it's just power like you wouldn't freaking believe. And you get a scope. You know, your second step, once you're comfortable with that and you want to try something a little more challenging, go to the compound bow. Because there you have to get in a lot closer because you do not have a scope. You don't have that magnification. So when you start trying to take shots at 50, 60 meters, even on an animal as large as a deer, it becomes an extremely small sight picture. Like you are guessing to where the vitals are. So for a compound bow, you need to get to like 30, 40 meters tops. And then for the ultimate challenge is the recurved or the traditional like longbows. Because there you have no sights at all. You know, the crossbow, you have your normal scope, magnification. The compound bow, you have a sight with like a pin. So you at least have something to aim with, even though there's no magnification. But when you go to that recurve bow or traditional bow, you've got nothing. You have to use the actual arrow and sight down the arrow and just... Oh man, where are you going? We definitely did not have time to get anything ready for him. Plus, he was running at a full clip. That would have been very, very hard to lead him. But yeah, you have to just use total experience and practice to know how high to aim for what certain distance. They just come trotting through. They don't care. Right into Gunner. Poor Gunner, you got stepped on again, buddy. My goodness. But there is... well, actually, there are two different shooting ranges in the game. One is in Hirschfelden, which, if you're a free player, is one of the two maps that's included with the basic game. It is set up more for rifle ranges, 50 meter shots to 300 meter shots. And then also in Parque Fernando, the Argentina map, there is a archery range where the sights are a lot closer, the targets are a lot closer. Maximum range is 100 meters. And you can go in there and really, you can literally just sit there all day and go through like a couple thousand arrows, and it won't cost you a penny. That is one thing they do with the shooting ranges, both of them. That as long as you're in the structure, all your ammo is infinite. So where did this fella get off to? Come on down here, Gunner. We got a job for you, brother. Not seeing too much else down in here. We're not hearing any other calls. Go find him, pal. And it surprised me too, like how when you tell your dog to search for blood, It surprised me just how big of an area he will cover. I mean, you don't have to be standing right on the blood or even right next to it for him to find it. Okay, there's 50 to 75%. Okay, we're coming, buddy. But as I was saying before, when he's tracking and he's barking and carrying on, you would think he would spook every critter within like 100 yards. But he doesn't. It's only when the animals get too close to him do they spook. Even when he finds the harvest and he's, you know, just barking up a storm, the animals don't really give a shit. Alright, let's get on moving here. How are we doing on time? 11:14. Okay, so this zone is almost finished. He's down to 25 to 50%. Yeah, that apparently was not a great shot. You know, 118 meters, but there's our corpse. There's our corpse. But it was still a fatal shot, and that's all that really matters. Okay, so now he's gonna bark up a storm. So my little trick is, like you just saw there, praise him and then tell him to lay down. He will stay right at the corpse, so you can always track him on the hunter mate. You know, at least until you get too far away, and then he'll heal. But he will stay there, and he'll be down, and he'll be quiet. And he won't spook anything. He won't fuck up your chance to kill something else. Yeah, who's a good boy? Okay, these guys are going to be heading out of this zone here directly. Doesn't look like anything else really down here. Nothing we can see. Let's have a look at you, big fella. Oh, man. Nice curved rack. Very thick primary tines. I wish we could see the arrow, but it looks like it's underneath of him. Oh, yeah, we were low, down in the leg. My goodness, I thought at least we might have clipped across the bottom of the lungs, but man, yeah, that was almost a freaking miss. Okay, so we needed to go above the spine. I was aiming just for that hump on the top of the shoulder blade of the flesh. We should have went a little bit higher. Man, is that a beautiful animal. What should he have been? He was a 225. Yeah, he should have been a gold. He should have been a gold. That's okay, because when he respawns, he will not respawn as something smaller. He'll be that same size again, with a chance to be a little bit bigger. Alright, so that's pretty much going to wrap up this zone. This drink time. Now we have the option. We can either jump up to this little lake up here where we've had some very good luck and continue on with the whitetail, or we can go have some fun hunting some mule deer up in this big valley, or as well, we do have another valley or two to check out down here, looking for our elusive albino doe mule deer. We first saw her up at this lake up here to the northeast, the very far northeast. And we did shoot the albino buck. But there was a drink zone right here we We destroyed that zone, man. We were coming in there and we were just cranking off shots with the M1 and we blew away that zone. So she went someplace else to drink and we're still trying to figure out where. Let's go on up here. Let's continue with the whitetail for now. I want to scout those valleys before we actually hunt them. Now I have put a tent up here. And we also have a tripod up here. This is just a tiny little lake, but man, you'd be surprised how many deer we take out of here. So let's go ahead and jump up there. We'll check our ammo out. And then we'll reset our time. Now, whenever you jump into a tent, you always want to remember you're going to spook stuff around you. I believe it can be up as high as 300 meter radius. So a very, very large area. So you always want to travel first and then rest, because that will give those animals time to calm down. You know, if you travel and then jump out there and think you're going to find something to shoot, odds are you're going to be wrong. So there we jumped. Now we'll reset and we'll just go right to 8 o'clock. We are pretty close to this zone. And we don't want to sit there for 20 minutes like we did last time. It's actually even a little bit cheaper to rest in a tent. It's $250 to rest in a hunting outpost. Only $188 to rest in a tent. But this is just a tiny little lake, but it is surprising how much luck and how much success we've had in this area. Now, and yeah, right there. That's mule deer, okay. Now we do know there is a eating zone for the whitetail in one of these fields. I guess it would be just to the south. Yeah, right there. Just to the south of this lake. But as long as we don't shoot at them, we can walk right past them and get in our tripod here and know that if we do spook them, they're only going to go a little bit and come back. Yeah, just this tiny little lake, man. We usually take 8 to 10 bucks out of here every time we hunt this. Yeah, there you can see our tripod. That is one nice thing about the structures, the DLC structures, that you can pick them up and move them around. We had to do a little playing around with this one, adjust its position here and there to get the best shooting lanes. And as well, when we first set it up, we were plopped right in the middle of the actual zone. So we had to pick it up and move it just slightly across the other side of the lake, all of, 20 meters. But now we got it to where it works. That's whitetail. Yep. That's a little doe. Now we have heard a couple up on the hillside. When we first started hunting this, we didn't hear anything. We didn't see anything off this hillside. And the last couple times we've hunted here, we have had normally a doe make a little bit of noise up there. We had one even walk down on top of us. Come on, Gunner, get down here, buddy. That's a good enough spot. Lay down out of the way. And we'll climb on up in here. And 812, perfect. Okay. Now, normally, we will have some deer come in from the south, up from this zone, this eating zone, and a lot of them actually come in right along here from this valley, right past our tent, and that's right up here. That's this little, right around this edge. So there's what we want to watch there. And we also want to keep an eye under these trees, because if they do come from that feeding zone, we won't see them until they like pop up underneath. We see them under the trees here. Now we do have, you will occasionally, once or twice, we will have a deer come in from here, but it's very, very rare. And then we also have this big, beautiful field that we have yet to see a deer come in. You know, you would think, oh, they'd walk right out across there, but nope, we haven't seen one come through there yet. When they do come in, some common places we want to look for and watch is this little strip of grass right here. They will come in and drink right there, as well as for some reason right at the end here, these couple little bushes. And then under the trees, we'll see them right in here by this log. And sometimes they'll even come down right in along here. Now they do have a couple spots that are hidden from us that you have to really look. That sometimes they'll be back in behind these trees here. But you can sometimes catch a glimpse of that tan, that fur color through the trees there. So you just kind of have to be alert. So we have a decent little setup here, like I said, for when they come down to like this strip of grass. We have a good view to watch them come in, and as well when they're in these shrubs here at the end of the woods. But we, like I said, now we have the crossbow. We've been using it successfully. We can do just like we did at the last hunt and jump down and take a walk out around, circle around, and come in underneath the trees and get any that might be hiding back towards the back. Now this zone does usually start a little bit later. What time does their eating zone finish up? 8:30. And this zone starts at 8:30, so there is a little bit of overlap. But usually like quarter till 9 o'clock, we'll have some activity down in here. So the big areas we want to watch are right in here, coming out of that valley, right in here, and then right in underneath the trees. And bingo, right there, a couple customers. And I think they are both doe. The one in front might have been a buck. But see how they snuck in there and boom, disappeared. Yeah, they're right there. Oh, is that horns? Is that horns on that one? Or is that an ear? Oh, hello. Now we got them coming in. There's two of them right there. Son bitch. $72 meters. Alright, we can do that. There you go. Lift your head up, pal. Right there. Now that'll stir those other guys up a little bit. Hopefully they won't come back to that exact same spot. Yeah, we know we... yeah, there they go. There they go running. There's a doe and then the other nice buck. Now that one was close enough right to our pin that I am going to guess with a bit of confidence that one was a heart shot. As quick as he went down like a bag of wet cement. And sometimes they'll even sneak around or come down from here. I'm not exactly sure how they do it, but they'll just appear right in these little couple trees right here, seemingly out of nowhere. But those bucks, they'll be back. They'll be back. That was the first shot. That was the first kill. See, barest amount of hunting pressure. Give them 2 minutes, they'll be back. And I'm hearing footsteps. Right there. Come on out from underneath there, honey. Oh, there's a little buck. Right at... Oh, son of a bitch. Gunner. Gunner spooked him. He's only a little bronze, I'm sure. That was a baby rack. That's okay. He'll go on around and he'll settle in to drink. There's a little doe. Yeah, that was the first... well, that's actually the second time we've seen something come down off the hillside there. The first time it was only a doe. So that's good to see a buck come down off there. Even though he was only a little feller, as we'd say back in the mountains. He'll calm down. He'll come back out here. He wants that water. Those are both doe. Yeah. There goes that baby buck. So he's already wanting to turn around. He's right at 150 meters. Let's try our doe bleat call before he gets too far away. Nope, he's going on over the hillside. Okay. That's alright. He was just a little guy. If he comes back, he comes back. If not, no great loss. I am hearing other footsteps, though. Where are they coming from? Yeah, and when I say I'm hearing footsteps and you see me moving my head back and forth, bingo, right there. It's not actually for my eyes, it's for my ears. I wear a headset, and that helps me triangulate where the sound's coming from when you turn your head till you can only hear it in one ear, and then turn your head to where you can only hear it in the other ear. Oh, hello. All little doe. All little doe. So our doe bleat definitely had an effect. Just not on the deer we wanted it to. Yeah, you know we're not shooting you guys, right? So now you're being all kind of brave. You took your brave pills today, your courage pills, knowing we're not gonna pop you. Yeah, and there they come, just lining up. Lining up. Where's your boyfriends? Huh? Where's the fellas? Yeah, and you're gonna spook. You're gonna get close enough to even to smell us. Yep. And poor Gunner almost gets stepped on again. Poor Gunner. Every time these doe come in and almost tramp on the poor guy. Alright, let's try our snort wheeze call. What was making that noise? It didn't line up. The indicator didn't line up with that one. It seemed like it was something back in here a little bit. Oh, hello. Harry came back out, and that was right at 70 meters. And he's down. And those other two are doe. That's what we like stacking them up. I knew them sons of bitches would come back in the same spot. How we doing on hunting pressure now? Just still dark gray. That's okay. When it gets purpley, then you worry that that they're not going to come back in. And when it gets very, very bright pink, then you worry about blowing out the zone. It'll delete the zone. The animals will get so freaked out and so freaking scared that they will not return to that place to drink. That's a doe. But yeah, we just took that shot with that crossbow right there. And these girls here did not flinch. Didn't move a frickin' muscle. Could give two shits less. And that, the SBD killer, the silent but deadly crossbow. And that was another thing that when I first tried it, man, I hated it. I'm like, what the fuck is this? You know, why does it have 3 damn dots? You know, how do you aim this thing? And then one day I went out on the range and I actually did a video of it. It's an addendum, we call it, the crossbow tutorial, crossbow scope tutorial. When we go out to one of the archery ranges and we sit there and just try the different ranges, try the different zeros until we figured it out what the hell was going on. You know, what dot you want to use for what range with what zero. And then life changed. Everything got better. Said now we're even taking shots at more than double the maximum zero and getting kills. Yeah, maybe we hit him in the leg. Merely a flesh wound. But we got the fucking kill, and that's all that matters. Okay, a couple more minutes and these ones should come back. That third one can come back in. But yeah, these little girls standing right in front of us, they don't care. They're not even drinking. Are they even? Well, they're a little nervous. They're nervous. Which, you know, we do have a little bit of hunting pressure there, so that's to be expected. But we've rolled in here, and we have not really made a peep. We have not cracked one bullet. Let's try our snort wheeze call. See if we can get some buck's attention here. How we doing on time? 9:08. So yeah, we got plenty of time in here yet. I do want to check. Like I said, they will hide right in behind these bushes, where it can make them very difficult to see. You kind of have to look for their head going up and down as they drink. But it doesn't appear to be anything there yet. We'll give them a few more minutes. Give them a chance to respond to that call. It does reach 200 meters, that snort wheeze call. And if they're a little nervous to start with, you know, because we shot two of their bro, they will be a little slow to respawn. And they will definitely take their time walking back in. So we don't want to be too hasty. That little doe came out of nowhere. Okay, we'll try one again. And if we still don't get a response, then we'll jump down. We'll go grab those two kills up. And we'll take a quick little walk through these woods. Looks like from the wind direction, if we circle around out here and come around this way, the wind should work in our favor. And we won't have to use our scent blocker. While the scent blocker does seem to work pretty well, you don't have a timer. You know, you don't know how long for sure that's going to last. They say it's roughly a half hour of game time. But, you know, what's roughly? Is that 29 minutes, 25 minutes, 31 minutes? They never exactly tell you. And that there's no indicator to let you know when it wears off. So it's always best to try and use that wind and plan your attack accordingly. Like we could go up and come around this way, or this way, or we could go right up through the middle. Now, obviously, we don't want to go right up through the middle because that is directly downwind of us. So we want to circle off to one side or the other. Yeah, we're not seeing anything here right now. Alright, we normally don't shoot doe, but man, there's tempting because I could take that one and then pop one of these too. Take two of them. Will not get us 1 inch closer to our great one, but it'd be some extra cash. Yeah, we really got nothing coming in here. Alright, let's jump down. We're going to spook these girls all out of here. Let's take one last quick glance. Yep, okay, we're going to spook these girls. And still they just stand there. Incredible. Man, did they take their brave pills. There went something just went running. Something just spooked out of right in there. I didn't get a good view to see what it was. Alright, so we're going to circle on around over this way. What's that? Optical illusion, okay. And are those girls still standing there? No, it looks like they finally did run. We'll get out here a little bit. Circle up around and then we'll go full stealth on the way back in. Anything up in the fields? Doesn't look like it. And yeah, that wind definitely shifted on us. Son of a bitch. That's a muley. That's okay. Our arrows or our bolts will work on class 6 animals just as quick as it will class 4s. We've proven that. And what zone is this? Is this part of this Mule Deer zone? I'm thinking that it is, especially if this is Mule Deer tracks. Yeah. Yeah, that's part of the Mule Deer zone. But mule deer, man, they are a lot of fun to hunt, and they are a great source of cash. Being that they're a quote bigger animal, you know, class 4 for whitetail, class 6 for mule deer, and you'll get like $1,000 for a decent mule deer. Where for you have to have a good whitetail to get 700-800. Alright, yeah, we've really circled around here now. Alright, so that's fine. We'll come in at a different angle where they're not expecting us. And we've given them a few minutes to calm down and see that we're not there anymore. Saying we just want to go step by step. That we move up, then we have gunner move up. Then we move up, then we have gunner move up. Ooh, that sounded like a beast. Yeah, we did pick up our dead deer, didn't we? I've been like so focused on hunting and stalking here, I forgot. Alright, gunner's gonna heal automatically. We got too far away. Yeah, there's that little doe just standing there again. Come on, buddy. Is he stuck on something? I see him right there. He's not moving. Okay. Yeah, there's our tripod. So those deer we popped should be right up in here somewhere. Yep, right there. We did not pick them up yet. There he got unstuck. There's our buddy. we have to use another shot of our body spray here. Man, I don't like using that too much. That shit's expensive. It is one of the most expensive items in the game. Even the most expensive ammo in the game for that 470, it's like $2,800 for 10 rounds. And the scent blocker is $3,000 for 10 doses or 10 uses, applications, whatever you want to call it. Oh yeah, laid this bad boy out. Put him right down on his face. And he's only a bronze? Why is he only a bronze? Flesh, jaw, skull, damage trophy organ. Yeah, because we hit him in the face. But still, he should have been a silver. Oof, look at that primary tine. Oh my god. That's a gold. Oh yeah. Flesh and right lung. Oh man. Wow, is that a beauty. We will take that. We will take that any day of the week. Now, where's your buddies hanging out at? Should be a couple. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Keep some terrain in between us and them. We do have a soft feet perk unlocked, so we don't really have to worry about making an excessive amount of noise. There we go. No, I do not want the camera. Right there's a nice buck. 77 meters. 76 meters. We can make that shot. Go for the top of the shoulder. Down, 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 down. Bingo. Dead buck. Double lung. And the rest don't even have a fucking clue. And there's another one. 72. We can sneak that in by that tree trunk right there. Oh man, he's a beast too. Oh, he moved, son of a bitch. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? He's hiding behind the other ones. We can still get him. We can still get him. Ah! Just as I was going to pull the trigger, he moved on us. That's a one. That's that little one we saw come off the hill a while ago. Where'd that big boy go? And I'm hearing footsteps beside us here too. Shit, we gotta get in some cover. There we go, okay. Okay, a little doe's coming back in. Where's that big buck at? Man, I want him. If I shoot that little bronze, that's gonna spook all the rest of them. I need to be able to slide sideways a little bit and get a different angle. Okay, she's holding still, but I'm still hearing footsteps. So there's another. There's another one in these trees. Where can we move to? That's a second doe. Okay. Alright, back to these fellas out here. Where is that Big Daddy? Dude, old school, get down in the dirt. We'll get up here under this bush. Then it'll be safe to pop up. Oh, Gunner, not now, buddy. No, 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 no. You lay the fuck down. See, now you get into like this range, 25 meters, you would be able to lay these little bitches. Gunner, I told you to lay down. You would be able to lay these guys out with a compound bow. Yeah, that big buck took off. I wonder where he went. Oh, the clock is ticking. So, looks like this bronze here, this little feller, is a dead bitch. Boom, just like that. And they ran. Now we'll get Gunner to move. I bet you that was our buck right there. I bet you that was the big buck grunting up there. Alright, where can we get some cover here now? How's our hunting pressure? Oh, it's turning purple. Yeah, so they'll probably be a little skittish. Let's go ahead and ease on up here a little bit. And we still got one brave doe. There he comes. Shit, where's cover? Where can we hide? Yeah, he come back in 60 meters. You just hold that pose, pal. Nope, he's gonna move. Yeah, I know. We got a doe right here on her, right here beside us. And that got sucked up by the tree. And they spooked. Son of a bitch. That went in right into the branches of that freaking tree. That's right. They really can't go anywhere. They come up in there, they have to come back out. See if we can get cover in this log. Not really, no. Okay, second alternative, this bush right over here. There's the little doe. How many do we have laying there? Just two. Okay. Yeah, she can't see us. That's a little doe. That's a little doe. And we got something moving up in here through behind us. But we want that buck. Oh yeah, I hear them. They're all around us. Be glad I'm not shooting, though, or you'd already be dead. Where's that other one? There's one more. One more back in here somewhere. There we go. 58 meters. Boom, dead buck. Double lung. Alright, now that they're stirred up, we'll go get these guys up here. Oh yeah, right in behind that front leg. That's that little bronze. No, he was a silver with a tiny little baby rack like that. Left lung, liver, and right lung. We hit the hat trick. The hat trick of vital organs there. This is probably a silver. Yep. Flesh, left lung, right lung. Bam. And let's go get you're tempting. You've been standing there the whole day. You've been so damn brave. We're gonna let you live. I mean, there should be a reward in this world. There should be some kind of benefit to having balls. And even though she's a girl, she's had some pretty big balls today, so we're gonna let her live. Oh, hello. What do we got here? There's another buck. We need a range. We need a range. Right at 60. Okay, cool. Right behind that front leg. And boom. Dead buck, double lung shot. Now, 60 meters with the compound bow is within its kill range, but you would not have near the sight picture that we had there. You know, you'd be aiming at just trying to get center body mass and not be able to pick your target, you know. Okay, Gunner, lay down, buddy. Come on, there we go. Hey, look at them all lined up there. The Dodo sisters. Yep, you got balls. We'll give you that. Where's that other one we just killed? Was that the first one? Or is that the second one? Holy shit, look at that one. Boy, that's probably a gold. I'm gonna guess that's a gold. Wow, look at the number of tons on that beast. How many you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on one side. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's a fucking 16-point buck. Holy shit. That is a gold double lung. Man, that is like double the size that we would see. You were lucky in Pennsylvania when I was growing up hunting to get an 8-point or a 10-point. A 10-point was considered freaking big, and here this is a 16-point. Look how big he is across the freaking shoulders too. My God, what a beast! And there's our other one laying there. And 11:03, we're getting purpley. Yeah, I think we're just about done in this area for today. But man, was it worth it? Say, I tell you, man, this little tiny lake, little tiny little spots, and man, we laid them the fuck out. Let's pick up this fella. The Dodo sister's still standing there. Yep, they're right there. Yep. They don't care. They've been standing out there the whole time. We've been shooting right over their freaking heads. They don't care. You know, look how many points does this one have. Okay, lay down, buddy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one counts. You can hang a ring off that. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's only a 14-point. Yeah, we got him right in the lungs there too. So yeah, he's only a silver. But man, he's another one. Look at that across the back of his neck. Wow. He's freaking huge. All right. You ready, Gunner? You ready to look and see how we did today? Let's check out our hunting log here. And there's still one. I still hear him moving. Are those the dodos? Yeah, those are the girls. Look at the balls on her, man. She is literally going to walk right up on us. I thought that one behind her was a buck. No. Okay. All right. Okay, can anyone try this again, Gunner? Let's see how we did today. Today is the 26th. So now this is going to have for both our little hunts. We did 2, 4, 6, 8. Wait, let me double check. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We took out a dozen. Our lowest, we had a 133 and a 134. 134. Those used to be our high scores, the 130s. Now we had today, now our average is like 170-ish. What was our high scores today? 233, 207, 225, 234, 214. Yeah, our trophy ratings are definitely going up. The sizes are definitely going up. Yeah, this grind is paying off. If we keep at this rate, yeah, we'll be going up into tier 3s, tier 4s here soon, and start seeing some more diamonds showing up. That's for sure. So very good hunt. Some quality bucks taken out. They'll respawn very nicely, and you're still standing there. Get going, honey. Go join your friends. So I think that is going to do it for us here today. So, again, I'm the gray-haired gamer, and this is Gunner, the Wonder Dog, the Master Tracker. Thanks for joining us today, new viewers, old returning viewers. We appreciate you guys so much. If you want to see any of our other episodes, you can check them out on our YouTube channel. We've had some pretty exciting hunts lately. And while you're over there, do us a favor, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. We want this channel to grow, and every little thumbs up you give, every follow, every view really helps us out with the search engines. So thank you so much again. We will be back again tomorrow at this same time for another new episode. We'll probably continue on with our Great One grind, but we have been throwing in some other episodes, going to some different maps, just to keep things fresh. So, again, thank you all for joining us. Thank you all for your support. So until next time, Hunter, keep your eyes on that prize and keep your crossbow loaded, because you don't know where that next diamond's going to be. So until then, take care and good hunting.